Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an exciting topic for all the aspiring entrepreneurs out there. In this video, we'll be discussing how to generate legal company documentation via artificial intelligence, AI, prompts. Whether you're starting a small business, establishing a partnership, or forming a corporation, having the right legal documentation is crucial. So, let's dive right in. 1. Prompt for generating different types of legal documentation required for a type of company. Listing different types of legal documentation required for a type of company, and briefly describing each type. 2. Now, let's move on to creating a checklist for elements necessary for contracts to be legally binding for a type of company, to ensure your contracts hold up in court. Creating a checklist for elements necessary for contracts to be legally binding for a type of company. 3. Now, let's obtain a standard legal template with clauses for termination, dispute resolution, and indemnification for a type of company. This template will serve as a starting point for your contracts. Providing a standard legal template with clauses for termination, dispute resolution, and indemnification for type of company. 4. Next, let's discuss the conditions that need to be met for a contract to be considered legally valid, as well as examples of what may render contracts unenforceable. Enter the following prompt. Detailing conditions that need to be met for a contract to be considered legally valid, with examples of what may render contracts unenforceable. 5. Moving on, let's discuss legal formalities for creating a will and why they are necessary. When it comes to creating a will, use the following prompt. Listing legal formalities for creating a will and explaining their necessity. 6. Let's delve into the different roles performed by notaries in legal documentation and the functions they perform by using the following prompt. Listing different roles performed by notaries in legal documentation and detailing the functions they perform. 7. Now, let's identify common mistakes people make when creating legal documents and provide tips to avoid these mistakes. Here is the prompt to ID these mistakes. Identifying common mistakes people make when creating legal documents and providing tips to avoid these mistakes. 8. Moving on, let's create a guide outlining necessary legal documentation, including templates for contracts and agreements. Creating a guide for small businesses outlining necessary legal documentation, including templates for contracts and agreements. 9. Let's talk about enforcing legal contracts. While we hope you never encounter disputes, it's important to be prepared. Here is the prompt to generate the outlining strategies. Outlining strategies for enforcing legal contracts such as negotiation, mediation, and litigation. 10. Finally, let's highlight situations where clear and comprehensive legal documentation can help avoid disputes and emphasize the importance of having proper legal documentation in place. Having well-drafted contracts and agreements can. Highlighting situations where clear and comprehensive legal documentation may help avoid disputes and emphasizing the importance of having proper legal documentation in place. And that concludes our guide on generating legal company documentation. We hope you found this information helpful in navigating the legal aspects of running a business. Remember, when it comes to legal matters, it's always best to consult with a qualified attorney. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more helpful content. Thanks for watching.